Merry Halloween! Oh, we're
Yay!
alive!
Hi, everyone.
Hello,
Hello,
everyone!
everyone.
We are live,
Hello.
and today, look and see our. I love Melissa's hats on.
Black
This
Bunny.
this ears. Ears. What ears is that, Sis Chioma?
Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cats, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
The cat.
Black cat.
Those funny ears. That's Lina, and we have Lina and Amy here too. So, hello guys, everyone out there who's watching us. So today we're gonna talk about something related to Halloween theme, and that is say no to fears.
Mhm.
Because that are a very big elephant that can scare us from moving forward. So we are
Mhm.
going to tackle those fears that is stopping us to move forward, and that is, to me, is very personal because I have myself started at that point. That was the reason I became an online global business owner, and that is actually my very first share also on my testimonial in our global business here. When I send that
Mhm.
one is this business has given me the courage to face my fears. So this is my favorite topic. So we're gonna get into gearing of the Halloween. As you can see, I'm a spider widow, and my daughter
Yay.
give me those spider chick over
Yeah.
That's very nice.
there. So let us introduce. Let's just start with introducing ourselves, and that will be Sister Chioma. Let's go her dad.
Okay,
Okay.
hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Chioma. I am originally from Nigeria and I based in the UK. Yeah, why I started my business, I started my business because I was looking out for time flexibility and also extra income, so financially independent as well. So I'm a busy mom of three, and I work in the healthcare industry. And when you work in the healthcare industry, it's been back to back for me, like working long hours shift and not having enough time with the kids and with the family. And and I actually wanted more for myself as well in terms of personal growth. I was just tired of where I was and I wanted to go to the next level. So because of all this, I was so skeptical about, and so curious about doing something different. Like, so when I was you know going through my phone, my new feeds, and I came across an ad, and about talking about this amazing online business. And then when I started, I got curious. I was like, the lady was talking so much about it and about the benefits of starting up with an online business and owning your own business. So I started I when I joined, I started my having this my strong why, for my time flexibility. I wanted that gap, to close up that gap. And then when I started, I was able to get my time back, and I was also able to get an extra income as well. So my financial independence was also achieved. And also, one good thing is the personal growth, which I'm also enjoying, which I've actually craved for, was also being achieved. So to me, I am grateful and I am blessed, and and I'm thankful as well for starting up my online business. So that's just it for me. So Melissa, you are the next.
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Melissa. I live here in Canada together with my family. We are originally from the Philippines, and we have three kids: 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and 2 years old. And I run this business together with my husband, Lee J. And together we have been in business, in the online business for 3 years now. And the reason we started the business was we wanted to earn extra income so that to support our growing family, and at the same time also for me to be able to stay at home, because 3 years ago I was full time, and my I have a full time job, and I leave the kids to the daycare. And it was a lot of hustle for a family of growing family to be able to do that. And we thought that the best possible way is to start an online business where we can do the business anywhere we are. And while I'm staying at home, I'm able to do that as well. And happily, now I'm able to stay at home and earn some income on the side while I'm able to spend time with my kids and see them grow and raise them up the way I wanted them to be. And we are very grateful for the online business that we have, because we are also happily helping other people to have their time back with their family and be able to do some things with them and make more memories with their family while their kids are young. And your turn, Amy.
Oh,
Hello, I'm Amy from Hawaii, and the reason why I'm here is because I'm working 20 plus years in the nursing industry, and I just want something different from it. And I came across with this online business, which I'm enjoying right now. And number two is I have passion for travel, and I am hoping and anticipating that this will help me reduce my stress or worry and my time and expenses. And in order to have this travel as my passion, this could be a solution for me to go vacation for less. So those are my whys, and of course to supplement also on our resources. And talking about fear, at first, of course, I was skeptical also, but I conquered that fear. And the only way you can do that is you have to step out from your comfort zone. So thank you for being here, and I will continue. I will be enjoying with the co-partners right here, right now. And this is a very, very good opportunity for us. Okay, so that's for me. And Miss Lena.
Hello, it's Lena from Brisbane, Australia. So I've been in this business for 2 years now. Um, and why I came to this business was it was for myself. I wanted to look after myself. I wanted to look after my health. And at the same time, as I came into the business and I dropped some hours, I'm able to allocate that time for my family and my girl. So that's the best part of it. So please stay tuned with us. We are going to share one of the most important topics, or it's the most important thing that we all have in our life, to how to overcome fears. So stay tuned. Over to Regina.
thank you. Thank you, Lina. Thank you, everyone. So my name is Regina, and I am here in Canada. I am mental health care professional and a pediatric nurse. And as I have two lines, I juggle multiple jobs. On top of my employment job, I still do some other on the sideline. So I was very stressed in the last 3 years when everybody has that impact on their life worldwide, globally. So I am led here by our Almighty Father to own this business, because I cried and I called so hard that a good father cannot ignore my prayer. So this is where he leads me. And now I'm also a business owner. I am doing this business now full time. So I am no longer juggling between two jobs. And so that is also be able, because of this business, I'm able to have the decision to remove myself from a very stressful environment. And that is so thankful and grateful that I am in this business. So our topic today is say no to fears, face your fears, because this is a very important topic that we would love to share with you how we did it, how we are able to step up on our comfort zone, how we are able to believe in ourselves, and how we are able to act to that belief so that we can at least face that fears, that we can move forward. So we are gonna have. I'm gonna just quickly share this one to you guys. So anyone out there who will be watching us, and please leave us your messages. Let us know where you're calling from, and then we can also give you a shout out. Right now, I am seeing a one thumbs up from James Wilsdom. Thank you, James, for a thumbs up. James, thank you so much. You will love that. So, and if you have questions, if you want to know where you are watching us, also enter that one in the comment button below so that we can um, give you a shout out. So let us have our business partners. So we are open discussions here, guys. So feel free to start it. I think I'm gonna start in terms of this one because for me, I was in a dark place when I first started this business. Honestly, I self confidence. I'm not there at all. I was actually broken. Oh my god, I want to cry. I was actually broken in my heart, in my mind, in myself. I was broken. First, why I cannot? I said this. I'm broken. 16 years of working in a job, right? And all of a sudden, within 3 years of stress, I started to doubting myself. I started to con- I started to ask my confidence. I started to ask myself if I'm in the right place. I started to doubt my profession, and through that, I don't want argument. I don't want trouble, and through that, I lost myself because I have learned to submit to other people's demand. And that is how slowly I have lost myself. So for me, the business has brought me back to on my feet. And when I encounter this and the people, guys, you guys amazing. These business partners, guys, that you are seeing, they are my strong wings. They are lifting me up. So with these partners here, I could not make it here in this business. But because of this amazing global community, they are lifting me up. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. So my fear is that lost myself, that I even doubted it. I doubted who I am. I doubted if I'm doing the right thing. And I doubted what I want in life and what is my purpose. And when I joined in this business, I was very scared because everything is questionable to me on that moment of time. There's nothing I can see that I am on the right path. My direction is scattered. I have no directions. And when I started this business, because of my coach who lead me, is really what I have felt is that she had hugged me. She has hugged me that I felt I am taken care of. And so I am this business guy so that I can show you how amazing is this global business community that we are. So I am in this business, I am believing in myself. And I found that through partnership, what seems impossible is possible. So listen to us and uh, engage with us. Okay, Sis Chioma, it's your turn.
Okay, all right. So my fear is actually the fear of failure. You know, in life, we always like everybody is moving on a faster lane, and I'm like, when I came into the business and with other life issues generally, I just fear to just fail, and I have this fear of going back to where I was before because I knew where I was before, and I don't want to remain at that level. Yeah. So I was just like, okay, I just needed to do something. I just needed to get to that level at which I want to get to, at which my dream life has actually wanted me to go to. So along the line, I have this self doubt as well as Regina also mentioned. I have this self doubt. I have this fear like, will I actually make it? Will I actually get to that level? So even if I am going, will I have support? So I have all these questionable negative thoughts. And, when I was also in those areas, people around me are not even helping as well. Most people around you will just keep talking you down, and by the time they keep talking you down, they keep bringing your self-esteem down, and you keep looking at yourself and you'll be like, can I really do it? So at a point in time, I said no. I told myself, I said no. Rather than listening to all this negative talks, I had to brace up. And before then, there was this exam I had to write, and I prepared, but not that I didn't prepare well. I prepared, but when I went to the exam hall, just imagine I failed the exam. Like, I knew I was actually prepared, but when I went there, I failed the exam. I was like, no, I had to go back to my drawing board. I said, no, what's really happened? Like, did I not prepare well? And so I had to go back to my drawing, but I questioned myself. I questioned a lot of things. And I told myself, I said, yes, I had to set a goal and I have to work towards. I kept learning and developing myself. And I have this positive vision mindset. And I saw myself, I said, this time around, I am seeing 100% pass. So everything I see around me is pass. So I write it everywhere on my vision board, even on my hands here. I wrote, you have passed. So when I went back to the exam hall, because I had to, book for the exam like less than 24 hours later, because I had the exam probably, let me just say, maybe I had it on the 10th. So I got another slot for the 11th. And you know what? I came out with this positive mindset. I came out of my comfort zone and I told myself, go and get it. So because I have that vision and I stopped listening to all those negative people around me, I had told myself, I said, I need to face this fear. So this fear of failure, I don't want you again. I was seeing failure around, but now I have to erase it and put pass there. And you know what? I went there less than 24 hours. I went to the examination hall, and the next thing, after devouring the questions, I just came out 10 minutes later and I heard, congratulations, you passed. So right there, I knew that, yes. So what happened to me, I said, yes, number one, I had to go back. I developed myself. I never listened to negativity. I told myself I need to leave my comfort zone. I was everything that will make me, develop myself. I surrounded myself with positive visions, positive affirmations, and I was celebrating myself even before I went to the examination. You can imagine, I just celebrated myself. I said, no, you have already passed. So each time I got to the computer, I was saying pass, pass. And that was how I was able to overcome that fear, and I came out successful. Just less than 24 hours of failing. And the next day, less than 24 hours, I passed. So I confronted the fear and I told the fear, you know what, this time around, you are under my feet. And that was how I was able to overcome. So I celebrated myself, and that is just it for me. So it's amazing for me. So fear of failure is nothing, is not for me again. It's now
I love
success.
it. I love it. You know what? I like the way you say it, that you celebrate yourself.
Yeah.
So it's just like the law of attraction. You're gonna have to focus to that success, to that goal. And so you celebrate yourself. And also I love the way you say it. Keep practicing the
Yeah.
success. You're just like you're
Yeah.
already training the success. It seems that you already claim it that you're gonna make it.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
You're gonna make it. So it's self-confidence. It's self-confidence.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Melissa.
Ooh. Oh well, Chioma, that is a beautiful speech that you had
Yeah,
there.
thank you.
I relate with you so much because I have the same fear. I have this fear of failure, and that's why I was skeptical in the business in the beginning, because it was my husband who found out about this business first, and it took me about a year to completely go full in. And I don't know if I mentioned it before, but that's how it went in the beginning. For 1 year, I was really skeptical because in the past, my journey was totally different. I didn't even plan to be in business. I my plan was to go to school, go to med school, and be a doctor. And I did my degree, but something happened to me. We started our family young. We got a blessing of a baby, So at that time, we knew that the first thing that we need to do, the right thing, is to, start the family, focus on the family, on the baby. And and then I realized, that journey of mine has of becoming a doctor has long gone. Like
Oh.
don't
Mm.
I like me I even now I imagine myself, like I feel like it's not me anymore, because
Mm.
God has planned something else for me. Now I want to be with my kids more, because I want to be with my kids and see them grow and raise them. That's what I want to be now. So I went into business together with my husband because that's what I want to do. I want to be able to have the flexibility to have that income on the side, and be able to and do it along with my children, with our family. And so that was the big reason why we have been in business ever since we got married. For 10 years now, we have been in business, and we just love being in business so much that we, you know, um, you get to try new things, and you get to meet new people, like you guys. And I still have this feeling of failure in me, but every day, you know i've I've been doing some personal development, and it taught me that I don't have to get rid of that failure. I could just switch it into something else. And now it 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 taught me that instead of fearing failure, fear regret. Having that, when you
Oh.
are on your deathbed, when you are on your deathbed, you know, being able to say that, oh, I wish I could have done this. I wish I could have done new things. I wish I could have spent more time with my kids. I wish I could have spent time more with my parents or my siblings. I changed that fear of failure into fear of regret. I wish I could have seen more of the world. I wish I made more good relationships with my family, or with new people. And so now the way I'm tackling it is I want to be able to live my life the way God has intended it to be. I want to live it full, without having that fear of failure anymore creeping into me. And just say, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fail, because it's the experience that we're longing for at the end of the day. Because when we are on our deathbed, we want to be able to say to ourselves that, you live your life full,
Mhm.
wholeheartedly. So yeah, that's my part. I'm getting emotional because it really touched up a part of me that is deep inside.
Yeah. Thank you, Sis Melissa. Yeah, it's amazing. You know what? I think you have just I can say that you have defeated fear of failure. You have defeated it. You managed to step forward and look into other window, and often at that, the more fearful is that more fear of regretting things, as what you said. You don't want to
Mhm.
be on the last moment of your life and still regretting the things that you have not done.
Mhm.
It's living the life where you want, and the fulfillment of how you feel it. Yeah, so I think you successfully defeated
Oh,
that fear of failure.
yes.
Yeah. So,
Thank you.
Sis Amy.
Yes, I conclude and I believe that this group is fearless.
Yes.
So they can
Yay!
they can conquer anything. So yeah, it's the courage to fear yourself, but it's not the fear itself. It's the courage to handle it. What kind of fear is that? So It could be fear of failure, like what you said, and fear of the unknown. Well, to me, it's like a couple years ago, yeah, when we are on the world is on halt, and that's when I realized that I have to do something besides my healthcare industry because, like I said, fear. What happened to you? You know, you got sick, or your family, or your community, and it's a lot of things going on. So that's it's like a pivot to me that what am I doing? So that's when I start looking for something different avenue besides healthcare because it is too heavy already. It's so too much, and that's when I landed here in the online global community, and I'm so grateful to be here right now. And of course, at the beginning, I will ask myself, what if? That's my word. What if not real? What if something bad or negative? Yeah. So, but I never lead that what if negative talk. Instead, I replace it with my positive gut feeling, and I took that leap of faith. That's the reason why I'm here. So it's good to take a leap of faith and take risks because in life we always take risks anyway. So there are things that we take risks, and this is one of them that I took risks of it, and I am so grateful and never regrets. And I will continue to do so and conquer my fears. I know I was one of those who doesn't want to go to in front of camera, and now I'm joining right there and talking in the camera. I don't want before like going to a live video or go live. Not me. But through this online business, I conquered that fear and I overcame. So okay, so that's for me, conquering my fears.
We're just only smiling, Sis Amy, because we want to catch up on that. I guess I guess none of us has looked forward or even dreamed that we're gonna be in front of the camera, right? Yeah, like me, I'm always also a very shy person. I if we're having in a meeting or in one room, I always kind of step back or stay way to the back instead of sitting at the front. I always chose to be at the back, something that if people can see me less is the better. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think no one here just really look forward in there. But hey, because we are now believing in this business, I think we
Mhm.
believe in this business, that this business is the one that we can use to chase that dreams, to bring us to that dreams that we want to achieve. So that is here. So Sis Lina.
Thank you, everyone. It was quite motivating and heart touching to hear your experiences. So it's my share now. So I had to overcome different kind of fears at different stages of my life. So I'll start from my school year. So in my school year, the first fear that I had to overcome was stage fear. So I always was very, as Regina said, I really didn't want to come into the front or take that leadership role. Even now, it's with me. It's even now I experience that when I come across to in a group, I try to tend to like hide somewhere or maybe at the back. But even if you have the potential in you, if you don't take that courage to come in the front, you just stay there. So how I overcame in stage fear in my childhood was like in my school days, like when I was in year 5 or something, that we teachers used to put our name for some uh, activities like for the school assembly. So so one day my name was put down for the news reading, and that was the first time when I moved to a new school, and it was quite new experience, new people, new friends, and new environment. I was quite scared, but I was able to somehow gather the courage and go into the front. And I completed somehow the news reading. My heart was pumping so quick, and so I could feel that rhythm, and I could hear that rhythm. But still, I did it. And once I came out of this stage, the reverend father of that school, like it was a Christian school, and his name is I think Thomas P. Nainan, if I'm not wrong. So he congratulated me straight away. It was good, and that gave me the boost to do to do that again and again. And when I, over a period of time, when I did over and over again, I could come out of that fear slowly. Another thing is, like, as a person belonging to the church, so I used to participate in different activities. So to come out of that feeling of fear, the first thing is to go into the group that is doing. So in our church, like, I used to participate in group songs and group activities in the beginning, and then slowly when you come out of that fear, you will be able to do it by yourself. Then I started doing solo songs, solo speech, and that's slowly how you come. So go with the group that is doing the things that you fear doing, and then you slowly come out of it, and you get that vibe, and you get that courage to do it yourself. So that is one kind of fear that overcame. And another one is the fear of unknown. So whenever I come across with something new or something that I have done, I haven't done before, I get that feeling of fear. It's quite natural. It's a human nature to fear something that you don't know. So what you need to do for that is just familiarize yourself with things, and try to get more and more knowledge and clear your doubts, and then you will slowly get into what you don't know. Even in this business was something very strange for me. Once I started familiarizing with each step as it was given, or as per I was guided, I was able to gain more and more information, and my fear started slowly fading away. So another thing was, before coming into this business, I had that fear of past experience. As I have told before, uh, when uh, when yeah, because nearly 10 years ago, like soon after our marriage, me and my husband, we tried something online, and it was a total failure. We couldn't go through it. We couldn't go forward in it. So that experience was, and that too was something online, you know. So that was really haunting in my spirit, in my mind. Like, I was constantly relating that failure to into this as well. So that will pull you down. So I would try to suggest few practical steps to you. This is from my personal experience, which I do. First of all, when you get fear, you try to practice some relaxation techniques. So my relaxation technique, first of all, being a child of God, is pray. My first go-to presence is to the presence of God. So I pray when I'm feeling nervous, I'm anxious. I put out all my troubles, all my fears into the presence of God, and I get that relaxation. So, and second is, I listen to some relaxation music, more of which is devotional songs that I listen to. And thirdly is, you sit quiet and reflect on your fears. You need to think about your fears, like, what are you fearing about? You need to list down your fears. And what I do is, I think both sides. Whenever a fear come to my mind, I think on both sides. Like, the first one, like, what can go right if I do this? So it could be fear of something. So I just reflect on myself and list down the things. What if it go right? And I list down those things that can go right. And I think of the other side as well. What can go wrong if I do this? So I list down all those things, and I try to weigh. I weigh those pros and cons, I would say. So when you weigh that pros and cons, if you think your benefit is more than your risk, go for it. That's definitely going to work for you. So if you consider the benefits is more than the risk, always you should take it. Otherwise, you will have that feeling of regret that, oh, I couldn't do this. You will, throughout your life, you will be regretting, oh, I should have done this. I should have done this. So that's the practical way to come out of that fear. And last not but the least, be in company with who have overcome the challenges you have right now. If you have a fear, you look at those people who have overcome similar kind of challenges, or same who have gone through the same kind of experiences and has come out of it, and that's going to help you to give you that push to get out of that trouble, and you finally you get that faith, and you triumph over your fear. Yeah, so that's few practical tips and techniques that I not only in the business, in my day-to-day life, I practice these things. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it and you could pick up few things from it. Over to you, Regina.
Thank you so much. That's a really good share. It's really good share. There's a lot of very important pinpoints that you have mentioned in there, but we are almost out of our time. So I will just quickly summarize this one. Believe in your potentials. Believe in your potentials and face the fears, as what Melissa have said. The fear of failure is even, I think it is more greater to have fear of regrets, right? So what if it's what if you will be successful on it? So do something every day that you are scared at, because it also takes practice to have that confidence to beat that fear of whatever you are scared of. And I will pick up on six Chioma have shared. Celebrate success. Celebrate your success. Look forward to that success of your destination. Celebrate it and do it repeatedly, because that will help you also face the fears. And that was Amy says also, what if you ever try? So never quit without trying, because there must be something waiting for you on that new opportunities. And there's so much of what Lina have said, but I will pick up probably one thing in here that she said is that bring your fears in the front of God, and He will help you. Let God take care of it. All right. So thank you, everyone. And for anyone else then who will watch us on replay, use the comment buttons, and we'll see you again. Bye, everyone.
See you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.